Gentlemen, who's the owner of the firearm? More importantly, who discharged it?
That was me.
And you were the shooter?
Yeah, I shot the gun.
All right, come with me. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present. You cannot afford to hire an attorney. Only be appointed to represent you before any questions. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions. You understand these rights?
Yeah.
After police find Lourdes Riddle strangled to death in the trunk of her car, Lieutenant Joe Kenda interrogates her husband, Air Force Tech Sergeant Mark Riddle.
In the Riddle case, the facts are telling me very close, very personal, very angry. Mark is a consideration. He's just a consideration. He's the husband. He is close. He's on the list. Who else could be on this list? I don't yet know. The only thing I know for sure is somebody who knew her and knew her well did this.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to react. I think I was just in shock that this had happened to her.
Police ask Mark about the state of his marriage and learn that there's trouble in paradise.
Mark admitted that he knew his wife was seeing other men and possibly slept with other men.
It's something that he's always sort of known, but it's become more obvious to him lately. They've had discussions about it, he and Lourdes. Mark says he speaks to Lourdes about it, says he wants this behavior to stop. Lourdes promises him she will stop, that she will stop seeing and meeting other men. Mark knows that she's not stopping. They are not happily married. No question about that. The question is Mark unhappy enough to end his wife's life, as opposed to just their marriage?
Police know adultery is always a good motive. They grill Mark regarding his activities the night of his wife's murder. Mark says that he spent the entire night at home and never left the house.
Mark Riddle did not have an alibi, per se, for the hours thought to be the time between last seen alive and dead. Many people don't. But nothing about him triggered any of my instincts.
I believe that they suspected that I might be involved with it because they kept on asking me questions about it. I was very frustrated because I wanted to get home to the children and tell them about the situation. And I said, you know, if you guys are really interested in me, well, give me a daggone lie detector test. Let's get over with this. And so they did.
During the polygraph, Lieutenant Kenda pays close attention to Mark's body language.
Mark's body language is very strong and very truthful in its appearance. He makes good eye contact. He doesn't fidget. His eyes are not in motion around the room. He's not looking down to the right or up to the left or any of the things you do when you're trying to remember or you're trying to lie. He is very straightforward. Body language, there's no indicators to me that he's not being truthful with her.
Mark is released from custody, but agrees to let investigators search his home.
They were looking for what I understood was hosiery. They thought that that was what she was killed with.
We found 2 packages of pantyhose in the bedroom where Mark and Lourdes sleep. One of the packages had a pair of pantyhose missing.
But the packages do not appear to have been opened in a hurry.
Those packages are neatly placed there, not ripped apart, not destroyed. There's no evidence of a struggle. There's 2 kids in the house. Mark is just fine. This isn't it. This is not it. And I never thought it was.